Welcome, Bowman Regional Public Library patrons, and we hope to welcome people who have never set foot in our building yet. We're looking for you to stop in and check us out. Today we're against the west wall of the front of the library on a set of bookshelves that houses our North Dakota collection and the regional area. So you may find some South Dakota, Montana based books here also. These are all cataloged by the Dewey Decimal System, and I'm going to pull a book off here of an author you may know because we actually held a book signing here in our library for this author, Miss Jackie M. Stebbins. But I'm also doing this so you can see the spine label. Notice there's an ND. Now, depending on when the book was cataloged, the ND may be at the top of this spine label or it may be at the bottom, but the ND stands for North Dakota. The STE, of course, is the last three letters of the author's last name. And then you'll see that this is cataloged as a 616.83. Now, that's the Dewey Decimal System. You can catalog books several different ways. The Library of Congress has a cataloging system. Our fiction is just that. It just says fic and then the three letters of the author's last name. The Dewey Decimal System divides things up into categories. For example, psychology, religion, history, biographies, cooking, animals, and so forth. And so this is just a guide on where we should put the book. We start over here on this top shelf with this one is actually 027. And as we move across here, and when I put this book back in here, we are looking at some true crime. We're looking at some stories written by people about various things that happened in our state. Then we move into plants and animals. As we go down, you'll see this is Carl Bodmer's America. He was a photographer. He actually did some, and an artist, he actually did some work, I think about the time Lewis and Clark came through. And if we keep going, we end up in a section that is the 974 section, and that's our largest collection, and that is more historical. And as the camera pans across, I will tell you that in this historical collection, you are going to find family histories of local families, church histories of local churches, so Bethany Lutheran Church south of Rame, or perhaps school histories like, say, Cox School, or maybe not, that's in South Dakota, but we might. Various large and small histories, and you also will find, if I'm not mistaken, in this area over here, cookbooks, family cookbooks, church cookbooks, and so on and so forth. Okay, when we get over here again, you'll see we have the Prairie Tales 2, the Slope Saga, and we also have yearbooks. So this section right in here would be from the Bowman County Public School. We have some Rame down here, and I think we have some Scranton yearbooks. They're not complete collections, but there's quite a few. And oftentimes people will come in, especially if they're passing through in the summer, or if they're a family member that graduated years ago and left, they'll come and check these out. All of these are available for checkout, by the way. And then our last bookshelf houses the Louis L'Amour collection, and you may know him as a North Dakota author, I think from Jamestown. And on the very bottom is North Dakota authors who write fiction. So you may see names you recognize, you may see names you don't recognize, but this is all fiction through here. So you'll go from the Dewey Decimal System to just that fic, and then the author's first three letters of their last name. Again, if there's something in our collection that you are looking for and we don't have, we can do our best to get that on an interlibrary loan. So we invite you to come in and check out our North Dakota studies on these bookshelves that were given in memory of Les Snavely. and to learn more about our region. So come in, check it out.